Hi guys, it is Sarkinja here. We are back with another comic book video. I always gesture to the wrong side because it's on my right on the screen, but it's on my left in the video. I'll get it down. It's the second week of these, so we're still working out the kinks. So just like the normal plan, we'll talk about general plot, the book overall, if we like it, don't like it, and then we will dive into spoilers that will be separated down on the bottom. There will be a spoiler section and a non-spoiler section in the chapters in the video bar here at the bottom. And if you like the videos, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. If there's anything you would like to see or any changes or any like series, let me know, and I will try to do what I can. Just let me know in the comments. Okay, Xmen book. We're book 8 of the recent incarnation of Xmen, and who's on the cover other than MODOK? Which I think he has a show. No, he already has a show on Hulu at the moment. But MODOK is causing shenanigans. He's running experiments on people's brains, and he's doing so on a cruise ship in this scenario. And a bit goes on, but it's your general we gotta stop MODOK situation. The comic really plays out like that. There's a couple spoilers. There's a couple things we've been trying to figure out for a while that do get revealed in the end, couple pages. But for the most part, it is an open and closed case of MODOK getting stopped by the X-Men. And also that apparently cruise ship buffet food is really good, according to the comic. And Wolverine and MODOK both to say this. Yeah, so generally, this X-Men series has been great. It's been a great jumping on point for me personally. I don't have all the X-Men history that a lot of people have, or a lot of older 90s-ish Marvel fans have. So this was a great time for me to jump into this story, and it has been pretty fantastic. I stayed up on a lot of the other X-Men storylines as well, like Inferno and House of X and such. Some more recent ventures and shorter bursts of comics. With that said, I definitely recommend it. Like, if any trades come out of this and you're interested in X-Men, grab it. If you want to jump in, jump in. If you want to try to catch up, try to catch up. It shouldn't be too far out of reach. There should be reprints of the first issues, all that stuff, so you guys can jump in here. We're only 8 in, so you're probably 4 months behind, maybe a little bit longer than that. Probably a little bit longer than that. But it's good. It's good. I recommend it. I have a great time. It's a book I'm excited for, and one of the first ones I read typically weekly, which I do my own little personal tier list of interest. And so this is near that, like, near the top. It's not the top, but it's near the top. So it tells you it's good. So to get into spoilers, so this will be our spoiler cut. If you guys don't want to know what happens specifically in the book, then get out of here now. I'm going to wait a couple seconds so you can abandon ship. That's all you get. Okay, so they show up. MODOK's just, making people be brainless, mindless, violent things, and they're like, "Oh, he's being a jerk." They find out there's a ship above. Rogue goes up, handles that ship, and the rest of them go down. Ends up with Sync and Wolverine are fighting MODOK directly, and so they actually find him eating from the buffet when they catch him, and which is funny because apparently, like, while he's doing his shenanigans, he likes to hit cruise ships for his shenanigans because it takes people a while to like respond, and they're low security and all this stuff, and it's like a isolated event, so he can test on people and mess with them. But yeah, they walk in and he's at the buffet with like a plate full of food and stuff, and then he's like getting ready. He throws Wolverine in the ocean because metal bones don't float. So Sync has to go save her and all that. And we have some edginess from Captain Krakoa, who's not really a fan of being Captain of Krakoa, because it's actually Cyclops. Cyclops died publicly, but in this current era of X-Men, they can resurrect. So him dying publicly, but public knowledge of them being able to resurrect not being out there yet, not being available, he has to go on a new identity using Krakoan technology and controlling like plants and stuff now with the power of the suit because he died publicly. And he wants to still be on the X-Men, so he can't have both. He can't be Cyclops and be on the X-Men. He has to be Captain Krakoa. He died off camera, I believe, but I think it was revealed in the last book of how he died. They talked about it off camera and referenced it, and then they kind of flashed back to it, and he's really annoyed about it. When they told him that he couldn't be Cyclops anymore, at least for the time being, he was going to a reporter who was really sniffing close to the case and understanding that the X-Men were coming back somehow. They had some resurrection or something. And Cyclops was going to snitch. He was going to tell this guy, hey, you're on the right track. We can resurrect. So kind of selfishly, he could be Cyclops again. But when he called him, that guy had his memories wiped, and we didn't know who did that. This issue, in the last 3 pages, we find out that Sync borrowed Jean's powers, because that's what he can do. He can sync up with other mutants and borrow their powers. He wiped his mind. So, and he comes out and tells Cyclops that at the end. And then Sync is like, oh, man, I feel bad. I don't know if I want to be in the X-Men anymore. And so Cyclops says to him, like, well, you can quit when Captain Krakoa quits. So it's happening. There's drama. There's no real arc to this aside from will the rest of the world find out or won't they? But there's no real set arc. But it's been a fun book. Like, it's fun seeing these X-Men fight cool things. And for a while, it was just some delegation in space sending threats at Earth just to see if they could destroy it. And I think it is still following that theme. It's just taking kind of a break from it. They're kind of backed off from it a bit, but it's still occurring. And we'll see where they go in the future with it. But it has been a really good book, and I enjoy it, and I recommend it. But that will be all for this video. I have more comic videos if you check my channel. If you like and subscribe, you'll see the ones that come out weekly. We just got our stack for this week. We had to read through those and push out videos next week. It's eternal, but hopefully you guys like them. Let me know, and if you have any thoughts, put them in the comments. See ya.